Roger Real Deep Cool coming at you tonight with a triple hitter review, re-review, first impression. Though I own it, I haven't really gotten to the smell. So I'm not going to tell you what they are yet, but you see the title, so you know what they are. But you don't know which ones I'm going to do with the review and bada bing. So that's what I'm going to put on the title. RaJuR Real Deep Cool review, first impression, and I'm going to throw some names up there. And we see how it goes. In the meantime, I just wanted to open this video up by thanking all my new subscribers, and that is everywhere. Thank you guys. I never thought, I didn't come into this thing to be popular. I didn't come into the fragrance game to really be popular, even though I've been, in the music business for a long time. So pretty much I started playing music when I was 13. I know how to play guitar, and then after that, I've been in the music business somehow, some form or fashion for the rest of my life, whether in bands or whatever. And a lot of people don't notice what I do. In fact, a lot of times they hear my music in the background playing, and they say, "Wait, who is that? Who is that?" They don't know that that's actually my music playing. So if you ever hear any music in my videos, whether I'm performing it live for you or whether you hear me playing it, is usually my music. And usually I would tell you what album it's from or whatever, but a lot of people will come in and ask me, later on, they're like, "Yo, where that track come from?" And I'll let you know. So I do that, but a lot of people don't realize that I'm also a train operator. I work for a transportation company here in Philadelphia called SEPTA, and I've been involved with this transportation company for 27 long years. And I started out actually driving trolley back in 1988 is where I first started with this company. So, like I say, 27 years. And March 28, 1988, I started out driving a trolley. I drove a trolley for roughly around 4 years. And after that, after I drove the trolley, I had to turn it off. Somebody was calling me. I was hoping it wouldn't kick the video off. Oh my goodness. I forgot to put airplane mode on, so let's just hope it doesn't happen. After that, I got a little tired of driving trolleys, but during that transition, they was taking some of the trolleys off the line and getting ready to transition to bus. So at that time, they taught us how to drive a bus, taught me how to drive a bus, and gave me a CDL. So now I have trolley, I know how to drive a trolley, and a lot of people who live in Philly know the old trolleys back in the day, not the new ones, they're in West Philly, but the old trolleys back in the day, the green ones, with no air, nothing but let the windows down. And that's what we grew up with as kids, going to school, on those trolleys. On the 60 route, which is what I caught because I lived on Allegheny Avenue. Anyway, went from trolley to bus, and after a while I got tired of bus. I had to drive the old buses because they were still around. We were shifting. It was crazy. And opened up. I would always go to the subway, but opened up for the L. So I ended up transferring to the L. So I drove the L for 2 years, and we drove the Bug cars, which again, people who live in Philly or visited Philly, those were the cars that went like this, and it was all aluminum cars, or steel aluminum. And now they have newer cars, of course, but those are cars I drove. And again, no air, so there was a bad time during the summer one time. We had a heat wave, and I couldn't take it no more. So they was like, "Yo, you want to go to the subway?" Yes. And then I ended up at the subway. Drove a subway for about maybe 4 years, and then I transferred to the yard, which is where I work now, and I drive subway cars. I just move them around, whatever, bada bing, bada boom, and I'm passenger service. So a lot of people didn't know that, so now you know a little bit about me and what I do as far as my 9 to 5. It's important that you know, because again, what I'm into is fashion, fragrance, music, and commentary for the working man. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people don't have jobs, but a lot of them is not their fault. They're looking, they're actively looking. But if you're not looking, you're just sitting around and you're not doing anything with yourself, you ain't doing nothing with yourself, you want to go to ICDC college? No. Can't join my group on Facebook, which is Real Deep Smell Good Society and more. Or you can go to my page, Roger Be Smelling Good Holloman. HOLLOWMAN. Alright? Now, and with that said, I just want to dedicate this video to a brother who left us last week, Mr. Pugh. I call him Professor Pugh. So I want to dedicate this video to my man, Professor Pugh. We just call him Mr. Pugh, and as old as we are, me being 54, Mr. Pugh wasn't really that much older than me. But he was a battler. He was an overcomer, and So I wore this shirt tonight that says overcome. And Mr. Pugh overcame a lot of obstacles, a lot of things. And sometimes through the mercy and grace of our Creator, He allows us time to get ourselves together, to be in a position that we can be with Him and not be away from Him when we have to leave here. And that should be our ultimate sacrifice of our life, the best we can. You know, like I said, my pastor wife always said, you'll never be sinless, but just try to sin less and ask for forgiveness and be sincere about it. Even though you know you may do it again, you just got to ask. And maybe one day you will overcome that situation. All right, so dedicated to Mr. Pugh. This is for you, my brother. And I don't know if Mr. Pugh, I don't know if, I think he know I did music, but I don't know if he ever bought a CD or anything from me. So we're going to go with that. So I know I'm 6 minutes in. It's kind of long, but I hope my commentary is just not too boring for you. Just understand, I'm just trying to get the new members and my new subscribers, whether you're on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, to let you know a little bit more about me and what I do. Not too much about my personal life, but music, fragrance, fashion, and commentary for the working man, all right? All right, you know what I'm going to do right now? Go ahead and do something. All right, so let's go. Actually, I got to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I got to be in the bed by 10, so I got to hurry and get this done and let it upload overnight. So let's start something here. We need a beat. We need a beat. All right, let's do something a little simple. I don't like that. Stop it. No, we don't want that. Let's add that right there. Getting it in, y'all. I'm trying to get this in, trying to holler at your boy 100. Because I got to go to bed. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. See what else we got here. All right, let's do that. Cool, we got that. Okay, let's lay a little simple piano situation on here, all right? I'm gonna go with all right, let's see what we got right here. color. Right, so I gotta end it right. What's wrong with the? I keep hitting the play button instead of the stop button. How's your boy? RaJuR D Cool. Just want to put a little something down for y'all. Holla at your boy. Here we go. Let's get started with the review. Now let's turn on some other music. A little something, something. Let's see if we can go through some lists here. Let's see what we're going to listen to. Let's listen to The Backlash.
This CD is called The Backlash.
I know y'all getting tired of hearing the intro, but that's just what it is. Alright, so here we go. We're going to talk about VanCleef&Arpels Orchidee Vanille. I've worn this for 3 days. I've bombed myself. I mean, I bombed myself. I'm talking about like a 20 spray hitter. 20 spray hitter.
Sit back and relax.
Then yesterday I did like your normal spray. Pow, 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 pow. 7 spray hitter. Then again, I did another bombardment. As you can see, I've been going through this juice a little bit just to really test this thing. And now, my verdict. It is not a beast 9 by far. This bad boy will go skin scent in an hour quickly. Right now, on the wave, nice. Mandarin orange, vanilla, cocoa, with chocolate, a little bit of rose. I'm telling you, it's beautiful from the start. It's like, yo, this joint is the bomb. I'm telling you, if it stayed like this, there's a light little oil on my hand. If it stayed like this, it would be unbelievable. But then you would have to buy Perfume, Romas, Zucchero, or Dolce de Fondo, because those are some real strong, fruity orange sickles. Alright, but this right here, what you even know is a very nice scent. It's a light and a short scent. So once you spray it, you'll enjoy it for a minute, but after about an hour, it'll be gone to your skin, and you will smell it for the rest of the day. I smelled it all day. It dries down to the cedar. There's actually cedar in here, and I think what happens with the cedar, though it is like it's not, I think it's a mid note. It kind of keeps it from being too cloying, from being too sweet like Love or like Angelique Noir or like your other really, really sweet scents. Like a Macalat, I have that. That's another sweet one. It keeps them from being like that. And I think that's what it does. That's what that whatchamacallit's there for. That cedar wood, you know, it's ready just bam. You know what I mean? So that helps it, and that's what you smell at the end. A light vanilla. The mandarin is gone. Probably 4 hours in, there's no more mandarin. You don't really smell orange. You smell like a little vanilla, cocoa, light rose. And bam, then the cedar wood kick in. So what happened is it is transitioning. It is going top note, middle, mid note, and bass note. It is definitely doing that. I mean, you know what I mean? So, you know, but the vanilla, I thought was at the end last time, but it wasn't the vanilla that was at the end. It was like a wood. It was a wood at the end. It was the cedar that was at the end. And I maybe smelled a little bit of flower. Maybe. I'm trying to remember. But definitely at the end, when it dry down, it's wood. Now it's kind of a sweet wood. That's what I'm saying. It's like the rose, not flower, the rose. And the rose is a little bit sweet because it probably has vanilla on top of it, along with what's left of the mandarin orange. But for the most part, like I said, for $1.80, holla at your boy, and nada. No. This comes in a 75 mil for $180. 193 with tax. I would do 2 imaginary authors pieces before I would do that. You know what I mean? And probably come out on the good end. If you can get this at a nice price, like I did, then you'll be okay. So you just gotta look around, you know, find your source somewhere. You know, maybe somebody who's selling one who didn't like it and decided that it wasn't enough for them, or maybe whoever they might have bought it for their wives or their girlfriend. They didn't like it. They told them to sell it. So try eBay or try Craigslist, whatever you might come across it. But I would not retail this. Pure Amethyst, retail. Amber Centrico, my latest ones, retail. By Kilians, Back to Black, retail. Let me talk about Back to Black. Back to Black is a honey strawberry, vanilla type tobacco piece. When this first came out, it reminded me of the Aventus hype. It's all everybody was talking about. Back to Black, Back to Black, Back to Back to Back to Back to Back to Black. It was the honey. It was the honey, honey, honey. It was the honey. But what happened with me was I ran into, I would say, the ultimate honey fragrance that I should have right now in my hands, but for some reason I don't have it, which is Alcott. Now this is still not a bad honey fragrance, but it's nice. Now it says Back to Black Aphrodisiac. I don't know. I think the honey is kind of strong, but you also have the strawberry that's also strong in this. And the tobacco is definitely in the background, which is going to come up later. It's going to come up later. Now when it first, I just bought a 100 ml refill on this, so I plan on having this a long time, and I'm willing to share some with you guys. And I'm willing to share maybe 5 ml of the Orchidee. I think I already have, I'm not sure. Yeah, I really didn't have no love for it, only because, like I said, I smelled alcohol, and I was a George head at the time, and I was collecting, you know, those fancy bottles, so I kind of didn't give Back to Black no love, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, with Straight to Heaven and Love, which was the two that I really liked, I mean, I really didn't give no play after that. It just got overshadowed by Love and Straight to Heaven. And then I started getting into Lady John Dangerous, you know, and believe it or not, this homeboy turned me on to Forbidden Games, and I was like, man, it's kind of really out there. But so Back to Black, I had it, I always had it. I had it, you know, a bottle, but I never gave it any play. It's now ready for some play. It is RaJuR Real Deep Cool approved at this time. It has now made it to the approved list, and yes, Back to Black. I mean, maybe, just maybe, I had to really give it a chance, and sometimes I am guilty of not giving something a thorough chance before I like, no, only because I hype, like a Venice. It's just so hyped, I'm not gonna go give it a chance. I smelled it before. I had Z01. I've had it. I don't have it now. I sold it because it was too hyped. People need to understand that I'm not that dude. A lot of people in the fragrance community like to just hang around and I like this because of this and that, just to be popular, just to be along with all. I'm not that guy. That's why I'm not a part of a lot of fragrance groups. They don't want me in a lot of fragrance groups because I tell the truth. And what happens is when I tell the truth, God be trying to split off stuff and make money, and when I dog it out, they get mad because I'm affecting their sales. And then when I share some of mine, my prices are so much better than theirs, they don't want me in the club. Okay? So I'm trying to hurry you. I just want this 30 minutes. Gotta get ready to go. Last but not least, Cruel Intention. I'm about to buy this, I hope. Cruel Intention is oud and rose, believe it or not. And I've always wanted this. I just want to get it at a good price. It is indeed something special. I don't have a bottle, but I did have a light refill that I bought from somebody. And then I do have some in the atomizer. It's 7.5 that you can buy these. They sell by Kilians. You know, you can buy the atomizer and they give you 3 refills if you want to do it that way. And you put them in here and you spray them, which is cool. But I want a bottle, so right now I'm looking at a bottle. So Cruel Intention is really nice. I'm not going to wait until I get a bottle. But oud, the rose, and it's like a little incense to me. It got a little incense vibe in it. I'm telling you, it's really nice. So I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Again, $180 for Orchidee Vanille. I don't think so. Depending on the presentation, Back to Black, full presentation, card fret $235. You can buy the refill for just $135. You can buy the 3 Holla at Your Boy 7.5s and the card fret for $185. And that's the Kilian juice, alright? So this or this, alright? RaJuR Real Deep Cool, hollering at you. Just want to give you a little bit. And again, shout out to my man Pew. You know what I mean? Relax in peace. And look here. Hope to see y'all again next time, alright? And look here. Y'all, be a leader, not a follow. Stay away from the foolishness. And do your thing. I gotta go. 100.